Sound check. Okay po. Hello? Good afternoon, everyone. So before we start, I would like to recognize the wonderful group mates of mine. So they are from Batangas City, Ma'am Oyi and Ivan. Then from Dasmariñas City, Ma'am Elaine and John. From Rizal, Glenn and Divine. And us from Quezon Province, Sir Byron, and I am Ma'am Jennifer Oestar from Division of Quezon. So I am a public school teacher. Okay, so let us begin with the first quadrant. The first one is the BE research agenda. The question is, can it fit? How, where, and when? So we arrive at the same answer. So we definitely believe that yes. So we always must find the positivity in everything. So in every way, there's anything we can do. So it has something to do with the governance. So under it, health and nutrition team. So if we will be strengthening the health sector, which is under the governance, so everything will be possible. Okay, so let us also continue with the structure. Can schools adopt it? And how? Of course, schools are adopting it. We are not just too aware, but if we integrate it in various programs such as the Gulayan sa Paaralan that almost elementary and secondary schools are having, then we can say that we have materials. We have vegetables, we have fruits that we can use to ease hunger of the children. Then we also have DepEd Order number 13, or the canteen servings. So there's a policy of DepEd that is measuring the category of food, yellow, green, and red. So for yellow, the things that could be served with precaution. For the green, the things that could be, or the foods that can be served with health benefits. And for the red, these are with caution. So those foods should not be served in the canteen. So we are strengthening that in every canteen, and I know as heads of every institution here, you are monitoring that. Then we also have other things in which we can strengthen the green school initiatives, that every school must have their SIGA, or school inside the garden program. So every school, or there's a certain landscaping or gardening school wherein students are given enough time to cultivate whatever they can plant. Then they can earn the harvest. Probably they are used in canteen servings, vegetables, and other things. Okay, other implementation in school, we have the WINS program, or the wash and rinse, or you are using clean water, sanitizing the comfort rooms and other things to make sure that the school is in order and healthy for usage. Then we also integrate structure. Can we adapt it? Of course. The OK sa DepEd program, or DepEd Order number 28, if I'm not mistaken. So DepEd Order 28 states that every student must have the right to be immunization and vaccination. Okay po, so there are lots. It's just integrated in the curriculum of DepEd. Limitations, what are they? Okay, so let me share you some of the findings of my last study when it comes to green school practices. So actually, the Sustainable Development Goals or the SDG has cross-cutting themes. So I have chosen 7 cores as indicated in a DepEd memorandum, particularly DM 143. Okay po, so may 7 cores siya. Pumasok dun sa limitation, naging problem daw po dun ay, ito po yung findings ko. The first problem po ay, okay, so the respondents are the schools from DepEd Quezon. The first po, ang pinakamataas na problema, why we can't have the sustainability of programs such as Gulayan sa Paaralan, canteen servings, tree planting and others, as well as those things related to solid waste segregation and something to do with the nutrition of the students. The first po ay knowledge and attitude. So it's the willingness of the participants or the students or the teachers to participate in such program. So if they are being informed of what to do, perhaps if they are given the knowledge or something to do with it, then it can enhance their interest. Second po, lumabas dun sa findings ko dun sa recent study ko, order implementation po yung sumunod. So wala po kasing definite, for example, the national memo would be releasing, for example nga po, yung Gulayan sa Paaralan and others. So marami pong memo, but then the cascading of that memo dun sa maliliit na sector, for example, the schools, halimbawa po, hindi na-reach siya ng memo, yung mga far-flung places, yung mga schools na limited yung resources, so hindi po siya na-implement or hindi po siya bibigyan ng emphasis dahil iba yung priority. Okay, next po. Pangatlo pa lang po yung financial constraints. Yan po yung lumabas sa findings because if we will be tapping stakeholders, meron naman po talagang tutulong but then they are hindered because wala naman talagang nag-uutos sa kanila na gawin yung mga such projects or programs. But then if they will be given a chance, meron pong pag-asa. Okay po, so I come up with the conclusion na lahat po ay nagro-root, ang problem ay sustainability. Sa simula po meron, but then it cannot be sustained dahil po may mga factor na naghihinder. Then dito po tayo sa mainstreaming, sustainability, and other issues. Okay po. So ang sagot po namin dito, inclusion to school, GAD programs and projects, community participation and improvement or involvement, program terms and policies, research results, and dissemination of or enactment, community involvement. So parang tulad-tulad lang din po because it's our collaborative answer. Nag-brainstorm po kami. Then, mainstreaming, sustainability, and other issues. Okay po, so ginawa na po yung program. Lumabas din po na issue doon, how about the monitoring? Okay po, so anong nangyari pagkatapos? So ito po yon, monitoring, sustainability, and other issues, monitoring and evaluation of the program. Is there a tool that could monitor it? Assessing strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats in the implementation of the program. Is it being pilot tested? May SWOT analysis bang naganap? Then, paano na ma-measure? So, dapat po, before we implement, meron din tayong plan about the measurement. Okay po. Then, other issues, economic conditions. So, answer po ito nung iba kong classmates. Ay, nung aking ka-group. Okay po, so, all in all, we come up with a framework. Okay po. Okay, so, ito po kasi yung binis din po namin dun sa findings ko, dun sa recent study ko. Yung framework po to attain sustainability, the first one is, of course, you must diagnose. It was then followed by analysis, then planning, implementing, monitoring and evaluation, as well as, at the end, you will be reaching sustainability. So that would be all. Thank you. Kinakabahan po. Pasensya.
Kinakabahan ako. Naku, nakahinga. Ay, excited.